Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing well. This is Chaplain Bo Willette, and it's the start of the season, so I hope to see you guys really soon, and that would be epic and awesome. I'll be, I reside in Tucson, so I'll definitely be down at the rink next Tuesday to see people and just see who the team is on the team and what the roster looks like. And then I know the Yotes will be back. I think maybe in a week from their road trip, and I hope to see them. I am in contact a little bit with Christian up there, so that'll be cool. Anyway, it's good to have you guys. I'm just going to give you a little short video of a really wonderful passage of scripture, and this is found in the New Testament, and it's really special because it's not only like I only have a couple tattoos, and they are meaningful to me in the sense that they really speak to me. One of them is my dad's kind of sign off on the letters he used to send me, and it says "with love from Dad," and it's in his script. And then my mom, my father died 5 years ago, and my mother's dying now. She's actually on her deathbed, so to speak, and I'm there every day with her. But I did hers on my other side not too long ago, actually, just so she saw it. But she wanted her favorite passage of the scriptures on my arm too, and just I have the address of it. It's 2 Timothy 1:7, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys. Is 2 Timothy 1:7. It's a wonderful passage too, just to remember, especially to start the season with. Really, to start anything that you're doing with. It says this. So let me find it. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. And just the backdrop a little bit with this passage. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind, right? Paul, who's writing this, is in prison, and he's going to actually die at the hand of a crazy emperor of Rome named Nero. You might have heard of Nero, and he was quite an interesting character. A very violent man, a very just off the cuff, into all kinds of lustful behaviors. You know how it is. He's kind of like a teenager run amok, but he's an adult. And anyway, he hated Christianity, and like most Christians, they were poor, and he would round them up, use them as torches. He would light them on fire. He would put them into the Colosseum to get ripped apart by lions and things like that for entertainment. Really crazy, I mean, think about it. How many people come to a hockey game and watch it for entertainment? Well, a lot of us, right? Well, they would go to an arena and watch people get ripped apart. I mean, super nasty, crazy stuff. Well, he arrested the Apostle Paul, who's writing this book to his younger Christian friend Timothy, and Paul's the one who's in prison writing this letter, and he says, hey, God hasn't given us a spirit of fear. And isn't that amazing? Fear can bind us so much where it can make us shrivel and shrink up before even a mouse, right? You see a tiny little mouse cross the floor, and people who are afraid of it will jump up on a table, get up on a chair. A little tiny little bug will fly through the air, touch someone, and they freak out. Right? Fear is an amazing emotion that is it can be a very negative emotion. Fear can be a good one, by the way, so don't get that wrong. Fear can be good, right? You should fear certain things. If you go to do deadlifts and you don't have a good fear of that kind of weight that you're lifting, you're going to rip apart your back, right? You have to have a good fear too, a good reverence, But there is a negative fear, man, that can really grip us. And even Paul, who's in jail, didn't shrink back in the hand of the mighty empire of Rome. This guy was bold as a lion. And what's going to make you bold like a lion and me the same way in this life is knowing that God hasn't given me that timidity, that spirit of timidity. Of fear, that timid kind of fear that makes us shrink in the area of adversity. but instead it's to take on that adversity, right? Knowing that, hey, I don't have to fear. And the reason why you don't have to fear is because you got an all powerful being on your side. Think of it that way. When you invoke the word God, that's pretty powerful. God, by definition, is greater than humans. And so when you say, hey, God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, man, that's beautiful. That's right. I don't have to fear human beings. I don't have to fear, what I'm fearing, the adversity that I have to go through. I can go through it knowing that I'm already on the winning side. I'm already a winner, and that really can catapult you into a wonderful peace and serenity and getting on the ice in your marriage, these kind of situations. Things that seem daunting sometimes. They seem, intense, but if I know God's with me, man, you know what? I know no matter what the outcome is, I know I'm on a good side. I know that God is with me. I know that I will be in his presence, when it's all said and done. And that, brings me some peace. Now it says God gives us, now what he does give us is, it says, he's given us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. I love that. Power, love, a sound mind. I want power in my life. I certainly want power to be able to overcome challenges in my life. I want strength in my life to be able to deal with the things that come across my way, to be able to lift the heavy burdens that are there before me. I definitely want power. And I want power in my walk as a human being too, to impact the lives of other people. And that's the big picture of our lives. You're in hockey, I'm in my realm, but we have people around us that we are able to impact, and those things will last forever. Those are the important things, right? Is the impact you're going to make. I want that kind of power, the power to impact people's lives. So power, love, and a sound mind. I want the power to be able to love, not exercise negative emotions like hate, right? I want to have my emotions in check. I want to be able to think like, why do I hate? Am I angry? Am I frustrated? Why am I those things? God, help me to love people. Help me to have compassion, those kind of things. And even having compassions on your enemies, which can be quite tough, but possible because God so loved us. We can also love other people. We, again, love people because we first have been loved. That's awesome. And then sound mind, having a good mind, right? A healthy brain. What are the things that you're going to implement this season that's going to help you have a good brain, that's going to help you have a good mind? Now, chapel is one of those things, right? Now, I'm speaking to you as a chaplain, of course, so I think it's great. But there's other things too. I know players that get online and do a little meditation through things online. Hey, if that calms you down, if that gets you focused, great. You guys have the music that you listen to. I went to college for music. I studied under a really popular music therapist. And, music therapy's vital, super important. I was just in Phoenix at a punk concert because a friend's band, was a friend of mine's playing in the band. And that's fun music, super energetic, love it, man, that excitement. But then you need music to calm you down too, and some peace and some chill, that kind of thing. So all kinds of different music, try different kinds of music. Maybe that'll help your mind a little bit, just practically speaking. So I don't want to take too much of your time, make this too long, but it's neat that someone in jail writes this. Someone who's going to be killed just because of his faith, actually, it wrote this. Man, he comes from the place of, man, superpower, love, sound mind, totally in the right spot, even in difficult situations. He doesn't have to draw back because he already comes at the situation from victory. He already comes with God. And when you have God, you got victory. So pretty amazing stuff. Again, stuff to think about, get your mind on, and maybe get some practical things going on in your life at the beginning of the season. Start implementing some things, right? That maybe are a little different, but maybe that'll help you, get to that next level that you want to get at. So look forward to seeing you guys soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.